Today, we're talking about how to apply wool pellets. And we're going to talk about how to apply the wool pellets in your garden, in plants that you already have potted, and how to mix them into soil that you're going to put into one of your pots or containers. So first, in the garden. As you plant your seeds in the garden, you should have a measure here, but put your seeds in there, space them out like they're supposed to be. And then you take your wool pellets and put them into the furrow with the seeds, just like you did the seeds. Just sprinkle them in there. One thing about the wool pellets is that you don't have to worry too much about having it, about applying too much and having it burn. The wool pellets are very low in salt, so they won't burn your plants. Once you have your seeds in and your wool pellets in, you can just cover them back up. Now, if you're going to use them into an empty pot and you just want to pre-mix the wool pellets into your soil, then you take your bucket or whatever you're going to mix your soil into, and a lot of people have their own special recipes, but you can just apply one bag of, one cup of this, half a cup of wool pellets to a gallon of soil. So determine how many gallons you have. This pot here will hold about a gallon of soil. So we would want to use a half a cup, and we just mix that into the soil, right? We get our measuring cup here, put that in, and then blend that into the soil, which any of your potting mixes should be really easy to do, right? Once you have that mixed up, then you just fill your pots. That way, the nice thing about this is it gets the wool pellets all throughout the whole potted soil. And one of the benefits the wool pellets have are being able to create porosity throughout the whole root zone, but also being able to wick the water from the top of your soil to the very bottom of your pot, which is really important as your plant begins to grow. Now, some of you have asked about, what about if I have a plant that's already potted? Well, that's actually really easy. I just take the wool pellets and add them to the top of the soil. And then I just gently work those into the soil, pushing them down. If you leave them on top, some people like leaving them on top, especially if it's outdoor and you have problems with slugs, but the wool pellet itself won't break down very quickly, and you won't get the same fertilizer benefit from the wool pellets. So by working them down into the soil gently so that you don't hurt the roots of your plant, the pellets will be down. They'll still help hold the water. They'll help feed your plant all year long, and you'll see the full benefit of the pellets. Typically, when your pellets are mixed into the soil and worked into it, the pellets themselves will be hard to find within 2 to 3 months. They will be, they'll just biodegrade much quicker. If you leave them on top of the soil, like for a slug barrier, the wool actually lasts for about 12 to 14 months, which is great if that's what you're doing. But if you're looking for the fertilizer and the water holding benefits, work it into your soil. That's the best way. Thanks for watching our video.